Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my part 2 of my what's new at the drugstore haul. And if you guys missed part 1, I will link it down below. But basically I went to the drugstore and pretty much bought like stuff from every brand and wanted to try like all the new stuff. And in this video I'm going to try and give you guys an opinion of what I think about the product and some of the stuff I have used, and I definitely know what I think about it, and some of it I really haven't used yet. So let's get into the video. So first of all, I'm going to start off with these lashes. I was so excited to find these at my Walgreens. This is a collaboration with a couple of different YouTubers and Allure lashes. So this first one is called the Allure and Anley So Fancy lashes for volume. And then this is the Allure and Nikki Filippi Flirty Feline. I also got the Anley So Lovely. And I got the Nikki Filippi Midnight Meow. Now, this collection also has a couple different lashes with Nicole Guerrero and also with Crazy Ray Ray, but the Nicole Guerrero ones were all sold out at my Walgreens, so I'm going to try to find those this weekend. But I can't wait to try these. I love Allure lashes, and the fact that they collabed with YouTubers just like makes my heart happy. So I had to have those. And then I'm going to show you guys some awesome new makeup from Flower Beauty. These are probably what I'm most excited about to find, because I actually don't own anything from Flower Beauty yet, but now I do. So here's the first thing. It does come with this little brush here that I'm obviously not going to use, but this is the Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. These are absolutely beautiful. They are just so great. There's so many good highlighters at the drugstore right now. I'm so impressed. But here is a swatch of all three, and I think all of these colors will look good with my skin tone. Oh, it's so beautiful. So I'm so excited about this. Flower Beauty is a little bit more pricey. You can find it at Walmart. I think this was like $12 or $14. So a little bit more pricey, but I do think they do have better quality stuff. The next thing I got was this Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette, which I have not used this yet, but I have swatched it. It swatches really nice, let me tell you. There is a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight in this one. And once again, just absolutely beautiful shades right there. So I cannot wait to try that out as well. Once again, this one's probably around 12 or 14. And then I also picked up one of their new eyeshadow palettes. They have 4 different colors, and I chose the Golden Natural. I would have got more, but they're a little bit expensive since they're about $15 for the palette, which is pricey at the drugstore, but I can tell you, I've honestly never had a better drugstore palette than this. This is the best drugstore palette I've used. They're so much better than CoverGirl and Maybelline and L'Oreal palettes, but they're getting close to that price of Morphe, and I think Morphe is a really good, inexpensive brand, but I think Morphe is better quality. But this is really good. If you guys are looking for something inexpensive, similar to like a Naked palette or something, then definitely try these out. But these swatch really nicely. This one, I really like the golden tones in it. They have really pretty shimmers in this palette. Here is 3 of those shimmers swatched. They're really gorgeous. I will say I really like this matte color here. I use this for my transition, but this is like the only darker matte shade that I can use, and it is a little bit patchy. It's kind of hard to blend those darker shades, but overall it's a decent palette, and it came with a brush as well, and it was actually a nice blending brush. So this was definitely surprised me, and it was really good, but it's just a matter of the fact that if you want to spend $15 on a drugstore palette, but I can say it's pretty good quality. And then these were super exciting, so I had to have these. I really kind of wanted all of them, but I chose 3 of them. This is the Flower Pots Powder Blushes. This one is in Wild Rose, and they have an actual flower embossed on them. So this is Wild Rose. That one's pretty dark. This one here is my favorite. I'm like running out of hands here to swatch with. But this one is Sweet Pea. This is just like the perfect everyday rose shade. I love that. The next product I got is from L'Oreal. This is their new foundation. It's the Infallible Total Cover Foundation, and I am wearing it right now. This is my first time wearing it. I can say that I can definitely see that I'm probably not going to like this foundation just because it's super oily on me, and I've only worn it for a few hours now, and it's already looking like a greasy mess. I do like the coverage of it. I think it has a nice like full coverage. It's very thick, but it doesn't feel super thick on the face. It's okay, but I just don't absolutely love it. And I know a lot of people have problems with this stuff, so for me, that one did not work. And then I have two other lip products from L'Oreal that I got. These are the Infallible Lip Paints, and these I am obsessed with. These are so good. These are like a glossy, like lacquer, full coverage lip cream. And I have the shade Taupless to show you guys, which I think is just a fun color. It looks really brown on my hand, but it honestly looks so pretty on the lips. And then I did pick up a more neutral shade, which is Spicy Blush. And this one is just a peachy nude right there. So absolutely love those. I hope they come out with some more nude shades because they have a lot of like crazy like purples and blues and stuff like that. Next I'm going to show you some Revlon stuff. So Revlon has a couple new blush colors. I picked up this beautiful color called Rosy Rendezvous, which is a matte shade. And I just fell in love with it in the package. But on me, it's not really swatching very dark. So I'm going to have to try this on my face because on my hand, it just doesn't show up. So yeah, you can't really see that. Same with this one. These don't show up on my hand, so I'm going to have to play with those, but right now I don't think they'll be very good. Then I got two of the new cream shadows from Revlon, so I've always been a fan of like the Maybelline Color Tattoo, so I figured I would try a couple of these. This one is a purple in number 740, and here is what it looks like on my hand right on the end. Really pretty. And these also have like a built-in brush on the top of them that slides right out, and you have like a little cream blush, a cream brush. And then I bought the color 730, and this one is just your everyday champagne. So I think those are going to be gorgeous. I have not used them yet, but I'm very excited to try them out. Alright, now I'll move on to CoverGirl. So CoverGirl has a new palette out called the Jewels palette, and I usually like their True Naked palettes, but this one's okay. I was really excited because it had some brighter colors in here, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to play with, but the swatches, they just don't swatch as good, and they're very, like, they have so much fallout, but it's not as bad as some other drugstore palettes, that's for sure. I'll swatch a few shades for you guys, but yeah, the vibrant colors, you can definitely build them up, so they're not horrible. On the bottom is where I swatched them, but they're not amazing either, so I just think this would just be fun to play with, so I do want to try to use that a little bit more to see what I think. I also picked up their Easy Breezy Brow Shape and Define, and this I wanted to try. I love the Benefit Gimme Brow, so I thought this would be a good one to try to find a dupe for it. So this is the blonde shade, I believe, soft blonde, and I did use it in my eyebrows today, so you guys can tell me how they're looking. At first I was like, oh my god, I hated it at first, but now it looks a little bit better. I just thought it looked really gray on my eyebrows, but it's really hard to match my hair color since I'm blonde. But let me know what you guys think. Does it look good? I don't know. I think this has been my favorite so far for a dupe for the Gimme Brow. I also picked up their CoverGirl Outlast All Day powder. This is a mattifying powder, and I can never have enough mattifying powders. I always throw these in my purse to touch up throughout the day, and I did use it on right before I filmed, and I can see myself getting oily again, so not sure about that one right now. I'll have to use a little bit more this is like first impressions basically. Next I'm going to show you guys some stuff from Maybelline. I think that's the last brand I have a ton of stuff. They have a lot of new releases out right now. The first thing is this lip liner. This is the Shaping Lip Liner from Maybelline in the shade Nude Whisper, and this is literally like the perfect color to wear with any nude lipstick. Like, this is going to be my new everyday lip liner. It glides on super smooth. Highly recommend if you're looking for a nude lip liner. It's really good. Also got the new Dream Cushion foundation. This stuff is awesome as well. I have tried a few different drugstore cushion foundations, and this one is by far the best. It does come with a sponge, and then this is the little cushion that you use, but I feel like it has a really good coverage, and it's not like super dewy like a lot of the other ones, so loving this so far. I have more like normal to oily skin if you guys are wondering. Also tried the Maybelline Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and I love the packaging on this. I thought it was really fun. I love the gold, but I didn't like this at first, but I definitely need to try it again because I'm going to let it dry out a little bit and then try it, because I just think I didn't like it because it was just too like wet. The formula was wet, so gonna try that one more time. Next I have the Brightening Creamy Concealer. This is in number 10 Fair. And I was really looking forward to this because I love like their other concealer with the little sponge. But I tried this underneath my eyes and it was just like, it didn't set very well. Like it just moved all over the face. I don't like to use like super like stick concealers underneath my eyes. They just don't stay in place. So this product unfortunately was a fail for me. Next I tried the Baby Lips Crayon Balm, and this is so fun, but I chose this shade and it looked like it'd be pretty from the packaging, but honestly the color is like straight up like gross, like orange. I don't like the color at all. It looks really bad on my lips. This one is Toasted Taupe, and I like the consistency of this and the coverage, but I think I just need a different color. And then Maybelline has a couple of new nude lipsticks on the market, and I absolutely love Maybelline lipsticks, so I had to get a few. I kind of want them all, but I had to narrow it down to 3. So I got Beige Babe. These are mattes. This is like the perfect nude lipstick. Like these two together are going to be amazing. I also got Almond Rose right there. And I got Brown Blush. Ooh, this is gorgeous. So yes, that's the 3 new lipsticks I got, and I definitely want to get more. I just love the Maybelline lipsticks. They are perfection. They have the best mattes on the market. And then I'm going to show you guys some new single shadows I got, which I ordered these online, and a couple of them I just don't really like the colors of, but this one here is their new Expert Wear eyeshadow in the shade Linen, and this is literally, like, I don't even have to swatch this because this is like my skin tone, but I love to use these kind of matte cream shades on my eyelid to set my primer, so I thought that would come in handy. And then I love this color here. This is beautiful. This is in the shade Nude Glow. Isn't that stunning? Oh, that is so beautiful. These have a really good formula, so I definitely want to get a couple more like shimmery ones. And then I also got these 2 darker shades, which I honestly don't really like these. So, I don't know. I'm going to go back to the drugstore and look for some lighter colors. Maybe like a transition shade, because I think they have a nice formula. And then the very last product I have to show you guys is the Maybelline Master Blush Face and Highlight. And then the very last product I have to show you guys is the Maybelline Color and Highlight Kit, and this has been one of my favorites recently, and I've just been using it so much. I love this highlighter in here. It's gorgeous. That is the highlight. Oh, I love that. But also the blushes are really nice. I think that they chose a really nice range of colors. There's a peach, pink, and a berry color, and they have really nice formula. They're buildable, and they're not too bright, so I think this is a huge winner for me, and I definitely recommend getting this one if you're looking for a awesome blush palette from the drugstore. So yeah, I think that is everything I had to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys found some awesome products that you guys want to try as well. There's a lot of hits and a few misses at the drugstore, but definitely a lot of good stuff. So I'm excited to have a lot of new stuff to be able to do videos with on my channel and do some tutorials as well, since I have so much new stuff to try. I'm so excited. So let me know also down below what you've been loving from the drugstore, if you've tried anything new, and what you guys think. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.